Hello, everyone. Welcome to our channel. Today, we are going to explore a fundamental topic for those seeking success and fulfillment: rely more on your own efforts. In this video, I will show you how trusting in your own abilities can forge a strong and resilient soul, capable of overcoming any challenge. This is an essential guide to transforming your potential into concrete action and your ideas into reality. Don't miss any details because each insight could be the key to you becoming the true architect of your life. So, before we begin, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's build a path of self-sufficiency and success together. Let's go. In a world where connections and social networks often seem to determine success, there is a fundamental truth that resonates more strongly than ever: rely more on your own efforts. This idea not only echoes the wisdom of great thinkers but is also a vital principle for anyone who seeks not just to survive but to thrive amidst the complexities of modern life. Let's start with a reflection on the nature of effort. Think of a solitary tree growing on a rocky slope. Without the protection of a forest, it must fight against the winds, seek water deep in the ground, and withstand the elements on its own. This tree, however, becomes incredibly strong and resilient, a true survivor. Similarly, when we face challenges on our own, we develop an inner strength that is immeasurable. Relying on our own efforts means recognizing that, while support and collaborations are important, the foundation of our success must be built on our own merits. Instead of constantly seeking external help or waiting for opportunities to fall from the sky, it's crucial to cultivate the ability to create, innovate, and solve problems with our own resources. This doesn't mean rejecting help when it is offered, but rather that our first response should be to seek solutions within ourselves. Historically, the great conquerors and leaders who shaped the world understood this principle. Alexander the Great, for instance, did not conquer vast territories by expecting others to fight his battles. He led from the front, was on the battlefield with his men, using his own leadership skills and courage to inspire and motivate his troops. His confidence in himself and his abilities was a catalyst for his extraordinary victories. Like Alexander, when we rely on our own efforts, we become the captains of our destiny. Instead of waiting for someone to save us or solve our problems, we take the initiative to navigate challenges and adversities with our own skill and determination. This gives us a profound sense of achievement and purpose because we know our success is the result of our own dedication and hard work. In Stoicism, a philosophy that offers practical wisdom for living well, we find an approach that values personal autonomy and self-effort. The Stoics believe that we should focus on what is within our control and accept with serenity what we cannot change. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic emperors, stated, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." This principle extends to personal effort. The quality of our life is greatly determined by our willingness to act and improve our situation with our own strength. When we rely more on our own efforts, we practice the Stoic virtue of self-sufficiency. We take responsibility for our actions and outcomes instead of blaming external factors or other people for our failures. This not only makes us more resilient but also more respected and trustworthy. People are naturally drawn to those who demonstrate competence and self-confidence, who rise to challenges and face them with courage and creativity. Imagine for a moment the journey of a young entrepreneur. He starts his business with little more than an idea and fierce determination. At first, he faces numerous difficulties: lack of resources, market uncertainties, financial pressure. However, he chooses to trust his own ability to innovate and overcome obstacles. He learns new skills, works tirelessly, and finds creative ways to solve problems. Over time, his constant effort and resilience begin to bear fruit. His business grows and thrives, not because he waited for someone to give him a solution, but because he created his own path to success. This example illustrates how relying on our own efforts can turn dreams into reality. When we face challenges with an "I can do this" mindset and a willingness to work hard, we open doors to new opportunities and discover a potential we might not have known we possessed. Each obstacle overcome, each problem solved by ourselves, strengthens us and brings us closer to our goals. Let's bring this philosophy into our daily lives. Perhaps you are facing a challenge at work or school, something that seems impossible to overcome. Instead of despairing or waiting for someone else to do the work for you, ask yourself, what can I do to solve this? It may require learning a new skill, seeking additional information, or simply working a little harder. When you take the initiative, you discover that you have more power than you thought to change your situation. This approach can also transform our personal relationships. Often, we expect other people to change to improve our lives, a partner, a friend, a boss. However, when we change our attitude and take responsibility for our own well-being and happiness, the dynamics of relationships also change. Instead of relying on others to solve our problems, we start to see how we can act to create the change we desire. This gives us a sense of control and frees us from frustration and resentment. Another advantage of relying more on our own efforts is that it allows us to continually learn and grow. Every challenge we face is an opportunity to develop new skills, acquire knowledge, and expand our experience. When we solve problems on our own, we gain confidence and competence, which prepares us to face even greater challenges in the future. The journey may be difficult, but each step strengthens us and prepares us for the next. Consider, for example, the process of learning a new language. You can enroll in classes, use apps, but ultimately, the ability to speak a new language depends on the effort you put into it, practicing daily, facing your fears of making mistakes, and persisting even when it seems difficult. Every small advance is a personal victory that reflects your effort and dedication. This same principle applies to any area of life. The quality of our progress is proportional to the effort we invest. Furthermore, relying on our own efforts allows us to build a life aligned with our values and interests. When we trust ourselves to define and pursue our goals, we have the freedom to choose paths that truly resonate with us instead of following what others expect of us. This gives us a sense of authenticity and purpose because we are living according to our own convictions and passions. The freedom to create our own path is one of the greatest rewards of trusting in our own efforts. Instead of living a life dictated by external expectations, we are empowered to make choices that reflect who we are and what we truly want to achieve. This can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful life because we are building something that is truly ours. Adopting this mindset can be challenging, especially in a society that often encourages us to seek quick and external solutions. However, the reward of trusting more in our own efforts is immeasurable. We develop an inner strength and resilience that allows us to face any adversity with courage and creativity. To start applying this law in your life, begin by identifying areas where you can take more responsibility. Ask yourself, how can I solve this with my own resources? What can I learn or do to overcome this challenge? Take time to reflect on your past achievements and recognize how your personal effort contributed to your success. This will boost your confidence and motivate you to continue trusting in yourself. It's important to remember that relying on our own efforts does not mean we should isolate ourselves or refuse help when it is truly needed. Instead, it's about doing our part, being proactive, and using our own talents and skills as the foundation for our success. When we combine this approach with the wisdom of seeking help when appropriate, we are better equipped to face any challenge life presents. So, next time you face an obstacle, remember that you have within you the ability to overcome it. Your skills, determination, and courage are your greatest tools. By relying more on your own efforts, you become the architect of your destiny, creating a life rich in meaning and fulfillment. Be the warrior who does not retreat in the face of a challenge, but who faces it head-on with the confidence that, regardless of the outcome, the true value lies in the journey and the growth it provides. In summary, relying more on your own efforts is a path to self-sufficiency and personal fulfillment. Every challenge overcome with your own skills strengthens your confidence and expands your ability to face future adversities. You become the master of your own life, creating opportunities and building a solid foundation for lasting success. By adopting this philosophy, you not only become more resilient but also discover a deep sense of power and purpose within yourself. Remember, the key to true success is trusting more in yourself and your own efforts. This is the key to a full and fulfilled life.